do business. Hey king, now who I go follow by how? Hey king, I am here with the.
There's no place like home, and that rings true, especially for Nigerians in the diaspora. A major reason for this is having a home in your motherland. Though there are lots of other factors that hinders the achievement of this dream of so many Nigerians in the diaspora, but there are also major reasons that encourages the same. Today, Wise will look at the factors that make for the lack of interest of Nigerians in diaspora to invest back home. We'll also take some time to talk about factors that you should consider when you want to invest in Nigeria. Factors that you should consider why you should invest back home in Nigeria. When it comes to real estate investing in Nigeria at the moment, now is actually the best time to invest. So we're looking at ways that you can invest in. For some of you who haven't thought about investing in Nigeria or coming back home to invest, after this topic, I'm sure you will start thinking of the possibilities and the reasons why you should come back home to invest. I have with me today a very notable real estate mogul on set with me, and we're going to be talking about this topic or trashing out issues that pertain to this particular topic. When I come back, I'm going to be introducing my guests. Sit back and relax and go nowhere.
Do business. Hey king, now who I go follow by how? Hey king, I am here with.
Welcome back. I have with me on set today Mr. Mark Oshin. He's the MD CEO of London Property Finance UK, and he's also a mortgage broker and an estate agent in the UK. Welcome, Mr. Mark.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you too. Mr. Mark has been in the UK. He's based in the UK and also based in Nigeria. As a Nigerian in diaspora, the first question I'd like to ask is, what is it like investing in the UK or staying in the UK and then also investing back home?
Well, thank you very much. There are so many Nigerians in diaspora, not only UK, that doesn't know how to invest in real estate. Even most of them, even in their country of residence, they don't have a clue. But my advice for them is, number one, they need a coach. They need a coach that will channel them to the right direction. Right. There is nothing greater than real estate in the world. We call it real estate because it's real. Investing in property will outlive you. Right. And it's an investment that you don't joke with. And they say real estate is the greatest investment any human being can make. So wherever you live on the surface of the planet, I would advise you to invest in real estate, both home and abroad. Right. Most people abroad have tried it one time or the other, burned their fingers in Nigeria, simply because they don't know who to turn to. And I want them to do a lot of research on different companies. It's now easier than yesteryear, some decade ago, because now we have so many good real estate companies springing up in Nigeria. And I would still advise them to check the background of every company before they invest.
Thank you, Mr. Mark, for dwelling so much on that question. Okay, so my next question is, you've been in the diaspora for years, and there are a lot of Nigerians who don't think or who don't see the need to want to come back home to invest. And being in this business, I've had to talk to a lot of them, and to some of them actually, and they've given reasons why they don't think coming back home to invest is a wise thing to do. I'd like you to talk about that. Is it wise to come home to invest? Should Nigerians in diaspora think of coming back home to invest, or just base their investment, in whatever countries that they are at the moment?
Well, thank you very much. Most Nigerian diaspora doesn't want to come back to Nigeria to invest, simple because of the security. Some of them have burn their fingers, have different encounters, and most people tell you they don't want to come home. I do advise them that, okay, there is insecurity in Nigeria, there is insecurity everywhere. In the streets of London, they kill each other with knife every day. In the street of America, they gun people down. And yet we have millions of Nigerians that live here and nothing happens to them. Just be positive. And in terms of investment in real estate, I think to start with, Nigeria is the best place to start with. Yeah, the return on investment in Nigeria is fantastic. Within a year, you can make 100% return in Nigeria. I don't think you can do that in the United Kingdom or United States. And even perchance, if you do that, you still need to pay your capital gain tax, which is about 40%. So, but in Nigeria, there's nothing like that. So I would advise anybody that really wants to do something good for themselves to come back home and invest in real estate. And real estate is a wide area. So you just need to know where to start from. But my advice is land flipping. That's why I recommend to people in diaspora, look for a company that is good, invest with them, and flip the land. You buy a land, for instance, for 5 million today, the next 6 months, you can double your investment to 10 million. So, whereas you can achieve that anywhere in the world. So Nigeria is still I won't even call it a growing economy, it's a sleeping economy. That's why you see all the expatriates, the non-Nigerians, the Asians, the Chinese, the Americans trooping to Nigeria. But we that are from Nigeria, we don't see it, we are blind. I would advise anybody that wants to go into real estate, even in diaspora, to start from Nigeria. Whereas in Nigeria, you can start as little as 5, even 1 million, which is nothing. It's just well over, how much now? Just 1,000 pounds or 1,300 pounds. In US is less than $2,000. So you can start us with such a little amount. Whereas abroad, to get into real estate, you'll be talking about thousands of pounds or dollars. So the best place to start is Nigeria.
If I want to recap what you said now, is for Nigerians in diaspora, you've given them reasons why they should come home to invest, and also enlighten them on how to start their investments in Nigeria with as little as over $1,000, 1,300, 1,500 naira. They can, 1,500 pounds. They can actually start up an investment in Nigeria.
Correct.
Leave it to hold for some time and then flip. That's called land flipping. Okay, so you can as well start with that. And then you said investing in Nigeria is quite easier than investing in other parts of the world. Okay, so I'd like to ask a further question. Now, we all know the economy of Nigeria, that it's not stable at the moment. Dollar is on the increase, prices are not stable, and there's a whole lot happening in the economy. Do you think this is the best time to invest in real estate with all that is happening in the economy? Do you think it's still wise to invest now, or just in the future, or just don't invest at all? What is your take on this?
Yeah, this is the best time to invest in Nigeria, simply because the naira has depreciated a lot. For instance, your £1 will give you 800 naira, and your $1 will give you 600 naira, and your $1 Canadian will give you about 400 naira. So, and that gives you advantage, right? If you have $1,000, yeah, that will give you about 600,000 naira. With 600,000 naira, you can step into property ladder. Yeah, if you have 2,000 Canadian dollar, that was giving about 800,000 naira. You can start something with that. So this is the best time. It won't remain like this forever, right? And property appreciates
in value over time
more than inflation rate in Nigeria, right? The property you buy today, in the next 6 months, you will double your investment, and the naira would not depreciate to that extent. So what does that mean? It means that property appreciates faster than naira depreciating. So this is a very good time to put your money in Nigeria.
So what you're trying to say now is people can actually take advantage of the inflation situation in Nigeria to invest in property.
Yes.
Because they would make they'll have huge return on their investment over time. Now, while the economy is not stable, dollar is on the increase, pound is on the increase, and the value of naira is so low, you can actually put in so much now with little pounds, little dollars, and then when it converts to naira, it amounts to so much that you can actually use to invest in at the moment. Okay, so that's a wise that's a wise thing to do at the moment. If you want to invest in Nigeria, you're in diaspora, this is the best time to actually invest. Now, the dollar is on the increase, pounds on the increase, and then the rates of property at the moment, you can actually get cheap properties, you can actually get affordable properties at reduced price. Invest now, hold, like he said, land flip. Hold for a while. By the time you are selling off, you are selling at a very huge price. That is huge return on your investment.
One more advantage is that in Nigeria today, there is no money in circulation. Business are dull. Nobody is buying. So people in diaspora have got comparative advantage over the Nigerian database home. So the little money they have, they can actually bargain, right? Because nobody is buying, because they don't have money. Few people are buying, the likes of politicians, people that have got money from whatever. Then their percentage is really low, few. But people in diaspora, you can easily go to your bank, get a loan of £10,000, $10,000, bring to Nigeria, right? And within 6 months, you double it, you pay the bank their money back in UK or US, and the property is yours.
Wow.
So I think this is the right time to invest. This is the right time to get the money from abroad, bring it back home, double your money,
Sell up and have huge return on investments. That's wisdom, okay? Why you have the means to take loans or take mortgages from the bank in the UK or whatever country that you are, you can actually bring home to invest, buy properties, like he said, flip off, and then you can pay up, and you have your property, and you have, of course, huge return on your investment. Okay, that being said, is it safe to invest in Nigeria? Is it safe to invest in real estate in Nigeria? Is it safe? What's the security like?
All right. It's safe if you know what you are doing.
Yeah.
And you can burn your finger if you don't know what you're doing, right? Safe. Go to a reputable real estate company. Don't invest with Omonile. You might lose your money.
Fingers burned.
So it is safe if you are with right company. And
now I've had a lot of Nigerians in diaspora say, "Oh, what's the security like if I invest in Nigeria? What is it like? Is my property safe? Would they resell?" There's this general belief that when you buy property in Nigeria, you're not there, your property is not safe, and that's where real estate companies like ours come into place, because we stand in the gap between the investors and their investments. Okay, it's unlike when you go to Omoniles to buy properties. Really, you don't have a face. They don't have a face. For a real estate company that has a face and a brand reputation to maintain, they will always want to secure the property for you. Unlike Omoniles that you can buy and you are not sure, there's no security, especially when you don't have anything on the land. They can easily resell. Now that is one major fear that a lot of Nigerians in diaspora have, and you just said now that they need to know how to invest. And the best way to do it is to invest through a reputable real estate company where they don't get their fingers burned. So investing in Nigeria is safe if you know what you're doing. It's safe if you invest with the right company. It's safe if you have the right coach, like he said earlier, advise you and tell you when and how to invest in property. Okay, so real estate investing, is it a good way to build wealth?
That's the best way to build wealth. Real estate, there's nothing greater than real estate on the surface of the world. Not even stock.
At all.
Not even cryptocurrency. Real estate is real. It's brick and mortar. It's something that you can feel, you can see, right? It's something that gives passive income and capital appreciation, right? It's something that gives you money while you're sleeping. So that's the best industry. That's the best place you can hide your money. And that's the best legacy you can give your children, right? I still sometimes stays in my great-grandfather's house, in my village, built before my daddy was born. Yeah. So the best investment anybody can make is real estate. So you don't joke about it. Yeah. It hardly depreciates.
Yes.
It does depreciate if there is war and some other factors, but then it will just be temporal. It will grow. So real estate is the best form of investment.
And it's the best way to create wealth, to generate wealth. Like I said, it's a form of creating transgenerational wealth. The children can inherit from it.
Absolutely.
You know, you put an investment today, future generation can partake of it, and they keep, you know, just keep reaping the fruits of it. Like you said, the only thing that would make real estate to depreciate in value is if there's war, and that is not what we are envisaging at the moment. There's no, you know, chances for war. Of course, that is ruled out. So if that is ruled out, that means investing in real estate at the moment is a sure thing to do, and there are chances of creating wealth through real estate.
True.
Okay, can you give an instance, an example of how wealth can be generated through real estate investing?
Yeah, I've made mention of it. We have two major ways. I talked about passive income.
Good.
Passive income, it's an income you earn without your sweat. Yeah, like you own a land, you can rent it, right? If you will be giving you money
monthly or yearly,
monthly, daily. So you're not putting on any physical effort.
Yes.
Yeah, it generates money for you. Then capital appreciation. You buy a property today for 1 million naira, you can flip it, sell it tomorrow for 1,500,000. You've just made money. So that's the advantage of real estate. So nothing to compare with real estate. That's how to make money in real estate. You can buy, you can rent, gives you money, you can sell, yeah. You can even use it as a collateral.
Collateral, exactly, to get money.
To get money from the bank. So you can't lose investing in real estate. Yeah, I realize so many people are afraid of real estate because when so many people want to see money in their bank, want to see million in their bank. But when you use the money for real estate, it disappears. It seems as if you don't have money.
Exactly.
But then you have a lot of money because it appreciates. And it gives you, if you rent it, or it can still be giving you passive income. And that's how to create wealth.
Good. Thank you so much, sir. You've really did so much on these questions. Like he said now, if you invest in real estate for the purpose of creating generational wealth or increasing your portfolio, two things that you can do is you can actually own real estate for the purpose of having passive income. Like you put it on, you can buy properties and put on rents. You can have a land and have people build on it temporarily, and you're collecting rents from it. Imagine you owning a property, for instance, and it's on lease, and they are paying you rents of 500. Most sure you can't even get an accommodation for 500 here on this as okay. The least you will get is 1.5 million naira.
True.
Yearly. In 5 years, you can calculate what that would, amount to in 10 years, and you still have the property as your own, and you are collecting income. Some have properties that they put out for shop lets, office spaces, and they are collecting passive income. So these are ways that you can generate wealth. Another way that you can also generate wealth through real estate is through land banking. Land banking, you buy land, large parcels of land, live to hold for a number of years. And locations, can you tell us locations in Lagos or in Nigeria where people can actually land bank?
Oh, well, Lagos is the cream of Nigeria. I recommend Lagos, being the commercial capital of Nigeria. And when we're talking about property, it's all about location.
Yes.
Yeah, wherever you invest, you make profit. It will appreciate, but the rate of appreciation
is very
we are talking about appreciation, return on investment. If you want 100% return on your investment, you should know the area
right
to go.
Location to buy.
And now the fastest growing area in Nigeria, if not Africa, is Ibejuleki. Right, because of so many factors. We have the biggest refinery in the world in Ibejuleki. We have the seaport, which I think they're about to communicate. I think it's in progress. It's in progress.
Yes.
I think they've started operating.
Yes.
Yeah. We have the airport on the way, and we have the Lagos Free Trade Zone. In the same axis. So the best place, if you are looking for return on investment, go to Ibejuleki axis and Epe.
Good.
Epe is it's a neighboring town or village to Ibejuleki.
Yes.
And Ibejuleki being industrial area, so people will prefer to live a bit further.
From
which
the
is
industrialized
Epe now,
yes.
It's a place whereby you can get a land for as little as maybe 500, 1 million, 2 million.
2.5, 3 million.
It won't be for long.
Exactly.
It won't be for long. If anybody wants to invest, right, I'll even say go to Epe rather than Ibejuleki because of so many factors.
Yes.
Yeah, the topography of Epe
is dry.
It's a dry land. It's a clay land. Where that of Ibejuleki is a sandy soil. Cost of construction in Epe is relatively cheaper than that of Ibejuleki. Yes. And Epe will be fully residential, whereas Ibejuleki it's mostly industrial. So, and most people are building residential in Ibejuleki now around refinery area. I think they will suffer what people in Apapa are suffering now in the nearest future. So the
best residential location right now is Epe.
It's Epe. Proximity
and at the moment,
outside state.
Yes.
From Epe you can link Ogun State, Enugu State, Sokoto State, you won't see that traffic you will see in mainland living in Ekpe, and it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of 2-3 years to invest in Ekpe now. That's my advice. Thank you so much, Mr. Makoshin. Thank you. Thank you for being on set here with me today. You've done so much on a lot of topic or questions that pertain to investing back home in Nigeria, and I'm sure Nigerians in diaspora and even Nigerians back home, you would agree with all that was said here today, and you would take a thing or two and start thinking of investing if you haven't thought it wise to start investing in real estate. And like he just said, Ekpe is the best place to invest right now. Reason being that properties in Ekpe are quite affordable now. They don't promise to be that way for long. In the next 2-3 years, they would appreciate pretty fast. So if you have capital now, instead of stocking your money in the bank, this is the best time to invest in real estate. Okay. Mr. Mark, in the course of answering all the questions, you made mention of how best to invest in real estate back home in Nigeria, and then you said it is wise for investors to invest in real estate through a credible and reputable real estate company. So I'd like to ask, which company would you recommend to Nigerians in diaspora to start up real estate investing or want to invest in? All right. There are so many real estate companies in Nigeria, and you know, Nigerians, you have to do your due diligence. I invest with Hikings. They are on Lekki Expressway. Yeah. By opposite Blanco at Shongotedo. I could put my hand on my chest for them. I invested, I think I bought about 1 acre with them. Yes. In Ekpe, and the way they conduct their business, they are professional. They are even trying to advise me about real estate and educate me about real estate before they got to know that that's my calling. Yeah. So we start interacting about real estate. I think they know what they are doing. They know their onions, and I can assure you all their property are well vetted, and they have all the necessary approval from Lagos State government. So if you want to invest in Nigeria, I will recommend Hikings. Hikings. I call them Hikings, but it's Hikings. I recommend Hikings because they know what they are doing. They will not only take your money and leave you, they will allocate your property to you immediately you finish your payment. So they are reliable and they are responsible, and they will take you. They will encourage you and teach you how to invest. So I don't know of any other company. I've tried so many companies which I don't want to mention their names. They are nothing to write home about. But try Hikings, give them a ring, chat with them. A trial will confuse you. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark. Thank you so much. You've heard from the horse's mouth. Hikings Real Estate and Construction Company is one sure company that you can invest in and go to sleep because your investment is safe and secure. Now, the reason for real estate in perspective, like he said, is to educate you, teach you, and bring to you opportunities, offers that you can actually invest in. Now, before he bought properties from us, the first thing was he like he said, he got clips educating him how to invest, not knowing that
he also is already, an investor and a developer at that. So we do this to educate you, to teach you, let you know how best to invest and the best properties at the moment that will yield you huge return on your investments in future. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark, for having you here. I'm so grateful taking so much of your time today. We look forward to doing this with you some other time.
Anytime.
God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The real estate industry is booming, and if you are smart, now is the best time to invest. If you have not started, think of investing, particularly because of the growth of the industry. No matter how the economy of the nation fluctuates at the moment, the demand for real estate still supersedes. It is much more profitable to invest in locations like Ibejuleki. These areas is in close proximity to ongoing projects like Lekki Free Trade Zone and the new international airport and other industries springing up naturally, considering these are major economic projects once completed, and the number of people migrating from the mainland and other locations to these areas are on the increase, which will result in corresponding increase in value of properties. So now is the best time to invest. As a wise investor, you should look at acquiring properties now that they can be bought in fairly cheap prices, affordable prices in places like Ekpe, Ibejuleki, that would undoubtedly be sold at double the amount, if not more, and in the nearest future. So like we always say in A Kings, invest with us today and you surely smile tomorrow.
No business. Hey, King, now who are the